Good evening, I'm Dennis Woltering. New Orleans police have made two more arrests in the murder of a Pat O'Brien's bartender last week. And while police continue to search for three more suspects, questions are being raised about why some of them were on the street in the first place. Monica Hernandez has more.
Federal marshals raided a New Orleans home and arrested 18-year-old Michael Hales and 19-year-old Jared Cooley. They're two of six suspected murderers in the death of 21-year-old Pat O'Brien's bartender Earl Wheeler. He was shot to death on Canal Street around 3:30 last Friday morning.
This is an uncivilized society right now. They killed this innocent 21-year-old bartender. They had curfews, which were completely ignored.
Take Hales, for example. He was on a court-ordered curfew and was supposed to be monitored under the court's intensive probation program while awaiting trial for a felony charge. But he's not the only one with a criminal past. 18-year-old Glenn Tate is one of the three suspects still on the loose. He's also on a strict curfew as part of his probation and shouldn't have been out after 6 p.m., which raises questions about why he was on the streets in the first place.
I think the police are doing a good job. I think your problem is with the courts right now and is with the probation and parole.
District Attorney Leon Canizero says that's exactly who's responsible for making sure convicted criminals are following their probation.
If they don't stand behind them, if they don't sort of stand over them and push them to do the things they have to do to not come back into the criminal justice system, then we find that the offender doesn't take the probation seriously. He doesn't take the offense seriously, and we find that they become recidivists, that they commit other crimes. That's essentially what I think you're seeing here.
And it appears some of the suspects in this shooting fell through apparent cracks in the system. Take 18-year-old Sean Bro, who turned himself into police Thursday. He was just released from 6-month intensive probation in October after pleading guilty back in April to possession of a concealed weapon after the DA dropped aggravated assault and stolen gun charges.
I can assure you that from our perspective, we are going to charge people with what we think is the most serious offense that we can prove.
And when it comes to the suspects' criminal histories, court records reveal 5 of the 6 suspects have been in and out of Orleans Parish court system for the past 2 years. As for the 3 suspects still on the loose, they are Russell Lopez, Glenn Tate, and Kershika Hartford. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is 822-1111. Dennis?
All right, Monica, thanks.